This morning I set off into a roaring headwind as usual and rode along the coast down into Kiel. I'm not a big fan of cities. I try not to hang around in them for any longer than I have to, so I only stopped to have an obligatory tourist snack. After that, somewhat satisfied, I just snuck straight out the other side of town and picked up the Canal, which is where you join me now, riding along the Kiel ship canal, which connects the Baltic Sea to the North Sea without having to go mucking around up the top of Denmark. I've done a fairly good chunk of this coming the other way a couple of years ago, but I figured it's probably the most interesting way to get down to Hamburg, and so I thought I'd tick off the full length while I'm in this part of the world. Some people don't like riding canals, they think it's boring, but I always enjoy it. This one isn't as famous as the Suez or the Panama, I suppose, but it doesn't half make the Kennet and Avon look like the tiniest of trickles. One nice thing about the Kiel Canal is it's very easy to get back and forth across it. There are loads and loads of little boats that just shuttle cars and bikes and hikers and stuff backwards and forwards for free. It's great, you just nip on them and they drop you off on the other side. I've just come over to see if the weather's any better on this bank, but it isn't. Every day since I left Halmstad, I've had the wind in my face, and today is no exception.
The aim for today had been to get to a little patch of woodland which is designated kind of legal wild camping area, but it turned out to be a much harder day than I thought. It took a lot longer to get through Kiel than I'd hoped, which is always the way with cities. And then I just had this headwind all day, relentless, in my face, really drains you. So in the end, I've done 70 kilometers, which is not what I'd hoped, but it's all right. There's a little bit of rain setting in and it's kind of getting dusky now, so I've just come up into some trees above the canal path. It's a little bit buggy, but it's all right. I can see the mega ships going by. I just saw some super yacht go past as well. If there are any yacht fanciers watching, I think it was called Yaz. It had a big kind of viewing bubble thing on the front, looked like a space station going past. Kind of cool. So yeah, let me know if there are any celebrities on board. But yeah, that's it. I'm calling it a day. I've pitched up here and I'll try and get off early in the morning and we'll make up some distance towards Hamburg. So there, Kiel Canal, day one, done.